Finally, the day is here, the reveal on this KX250, which is finally done behind me. It's only taken me like the past year to finally get this thing done. This will be a start to finish from when I first bought the bike to how it looks now. So if you're new and you want to see the first ride on this thing, make sure you're subscribed. And if this video gets 15,000 likes, I'll give away a brand new 2022 two-stroke of your choice. Just leave a comment down below what you would want to win, and the most commented bike, I'll go buy that and then I'll give it away on the channel. Make sure to watch this video all the way to the end if you want to have a chance to win this brand new Fathead Racing custom head. So enjoy the build process of finally finishing this KX250. Now it's locked. Nice. of truth. Fill it up with some fuel and hopefully it starts. Cross my fingers everything was put back together right. Time to fire this thing up. Famous Electron, fill up the bowl. Give it a couple of courtesy kicks to get everything a little loosened up. It's a little bit harder than the 125. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna throw a boot on, might make it a little easier. So far, so good. Woo. Look at the vibration. All right, there's the first little heat cycle, kind of, for like 2 minutes. I just remembered I didn't put coolant in this thing. I'm so pumped right now that this thing fired up and runs. Man, I can't wait to ride this thing. Let's fill this thing up. Barely enough. I've done a couple heat cycles. It's the next day here. We'll get it warmed up and give you guys some actual rev. Let you guys hear this thing. The glass bead from the subframe's falling off, dropping out of little places here and there. There she is. Thing vibrates so much. I already got bolts popping out. We're gonna have to get up 1 over, 2 over, 3 over. Alright, so finally this thing is finished. I'm so pumped on how this thing came out. Let me know what you guys think, but I think this is hands down one of the cleanest builds that I've done so far. Everything just matches perfectly. Everything flows good. Finally, after like a year's worth of work on and off, we got this thing finished and I am pumped to ride this thing. It sounds good, feels good, and the content to come with this thing is going to be sick. So if you're new, subscribe so you won't miss those videos. Let me know what you think about the graphics. I tried to match, obviously resemble a 2022 250F kit on the 03, or sorry, on the 05 plastic. Those came out pretty clean, just kind of keep like a modern OEM look. I'm not going to put numbers on here. It's pretty much going to stay just like full OEM, kind of like my 125 does. I think I'm more happy now that I stayed with the OEM rear and just did the modern front. I think it fits it better, and maybe later on I'll switch it over if the kit ever comes out and have it fully match my 125. But for right now, I'm pumped how it came out. Still have a couple other little things to do. I got to bleed the brake, fix the axle with the new blocks. So I just have the stock stuff on there. The spacers for the wheel once those come in, and then this thing's ready to ride. Somebody's ripping in the background. Forks look sweet. Everything just pops on this thing. All of an all black traction seat cover coming, so that'll be new. This is just the stock seat, which wasn't beat up too bad. So luckily I got to reuse this. I'm curious to see how this Billetron is and how much more responsive than it is on the previous H series that I've had on my 125. So pumped. Finally got this thing finished up. Took me way too long. Everything will be linked below. Thank you to New England Graphics for hooking me up and this thing dialed in with the kit. Obviously Fathead Racing with the head. Spec bolt with all the hardware, so I wouldn't have to put all that crusty stuff back on. Raptor Titanium for these razor blade foot pegs pretty much. Trick Engineering for the stem nut and a few other little bling parts on here. And then obviously Electron with the new Billetron carb on here. I've seen a lot of questions on my Instagram on what color the frame is. It's pretty much the closest that he could find to the OEM color when I dropped it off. As you saw down here with the carbon fiber chain guide, I just kind of cut it, clear coated it. Came out decent. I'm still probably just going to get the stock one coated. Just with this rubber piece, I'm not sure if that's going to hold up. God forbid it gets snagged in a corner, it like rips off or does something weird. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm giving away this Fathead Racing head, which is brand new. All you have to do is go on my Instagram, follow me, and on my most recent post with the bike, tag 3 friends, and you're entered to win this thing. This thing is too clean. I don't even want to ride it, like, or scratch it up. I almost want to just have it be a showpiece and sit here and look pretty. I've never actually ridden a 252 stroke. So right now it's pretty much my only main bike that I have to ride this year. Things should get ridden quite a bit this summer. With that, like I said, 15,000 likes on this video, and I'll give away a brand new 2022 two-stroke, maybe a YZ125, a KTM 125, a KTM 250, a YZ 250. Let me know what you would want to win in the comments. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully being the first ride on this thing.